Hey guys, today we are going to do a tapping video for cheating. If you have ever been cheated on, you know how much this can impact you as a person in so many different ways. It can really affect your self-esteem. It can just make you feel really bad about yourself. So the video that we're going to do today is for if you've been cheated on, but you stayed in that relationship. We're going to do another one for if that ended your relationship, but a lot of the emotions are still the same. So we're just going to start with this today. So tapping is to release emotional blocks that we have. So sometimes, when you have something that makes you feel really, really bad about yourself, you think about it over and over and over. This is a good way of just kind of shifting the way that you're thinking about yourself, about the way that you feel, so that you can feel better. So I'm going to do this with you. You're going to follow along. You're going to say whatever it is out loud. Now, if what I'm saying doesn't apply to you in your situation, it doesn't matter. If you say it, it's not going to cause you any harm. So just go ahead and do the whole video. But if there's something that I haven't said that's really impacting you or weighing on your mind, then say that out loud at some point through this video. So when we're doing tapping, we're using medium pressure. The tapping points is your forehead, temples, the bone under your eyes, bone under your nose, chin, collarbones, and wrists. And when we do EFT or tapping, emotional freedom technique, what we're doing is we're saying the negative thing out loud. You could imagine that if there's an emotion that's up here and it's stuck, as soon as we say it and release it, it's like it opens up and it can just freely flow out and not have to be stuck there. You should feel an energetic shift when that shift occurs, when that release of that block happens. You should physically be able to feel it in your body. So if you are ready, let's just get started. So just taking a nice deep breath, repeating out loud after me while tapping on these tapping points. Ready? So I was cheated on. It really embarrassed me. It crushed me. I felt so stupid. I felt really naive. I felt dumb. I felt ugly. I felt unwanted. I felt unaccepted. I felt unloved. I felt unworthy and not good enough. And in fact, I still feel that way. Not much has changed because what happened really changed me and how I felt about myself. And because of this, I can't trust myself anymore. I can't trust my partner anymore. I want to, but I'm not sure if it's smart to do that. I really felt dumb. I felt like I didn't matter. I felt so stupid for staying. It made me feel really weak. I felt really weak for staying. It made me feel like I was trapped. Like I wanted to leave. I wanted to not put up with it, but I didn't know how to get out because I still loved them. And I want to trust, but it's hard because I don't want to get hurt again. I felt betrayed. I felt let down. I felt like I wasted so much of my time with someone who didn't care for me the way that I cared for them. But I know maybe that's not true, because I know people make mistakes. I know I've made mistakes. And maybe I wasn't there for them the way they needed me to be there for them. And maybe that's why this happened. But either way, I know that I'm going to be okay, because I have a choice. I can decide to stay and be happy, or I can decide to stay and be miserable. That choice is up to me. And I'm not sure what I want to do. For right now, I'm happy being here. That might change tomorrow. We just can't know the future. But I do know that it's not my fault, that I did nothing wrong, and that there's nothing I can do to change the past. I have to accept it. I have to move forward. I have to forgive. I have to forgive them, but mostly forgive myself. I really disappointed myself that I put myself in a position to be hurt. But that's just what we do. We live and we trust and we hope that everything is going to be okay. But sometimes we get crushed. And sometimes we have a lot to learn. And I know I learned a lot. I'm learning how to accept myself, just me, with no one else's approval. I'm learning how to love myself, just me, with no one else's approval. I'm learning that I can be alone, that I don't need somebody else, even though maybe I think that I do. I know that I don't. I've been okay before them, and I know I'll be okay no matter what happens in the future. And because of this, I know I have to forgive. I have to forgive myself. And I know that staying didn't make me weak. It made me strong, because it was way harder to stay than to just walk away. And because of this, I know I'm strong. I know I'm capable. I know I'm important. I know I'm worthy. I know I'm lovable. I know I'm loved. And I'm appreciated. And I know I can accomplish and do anything that I want. And because of this, I know I'm going to be okay. No matter what I decide, no matter what I choose, no matter how I feel, no matter what happens, I know I'm going to be okay. Because right now, I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm in this moment, and I'm going to be okay. And then just take a nice deep breath. And you're just going to shake your hands out here. So then just notice how it is that you feel right now. And so if a story, if part of the situation, whatever it was that happened to you, comes up in your mind and is still really sticking there in your mind, you know, we've gone through this, but if there's something really specific, like, well, yes, but this happened. Now you're going to do that because everybody's different. So I don't know your situation, but you know it. So you're going to tell your story while you go through this. You're going to say, you did this and it made me feel this way. And you're going to go through all of those things, just saying them out loud until you can feel this like energetic shift. And you should be able to just almost feel like this, sense of relief, almost like your body's kind of been drained from something when that block gets released. But the good thing about this is when you do feel that energetic shift, when there is that shift, the feeling that you then have after that shift occurs will be the new feeling. That old way of feeling and thinking about yourself just won't be the same. It won't affect you the same. You will think of it in a different way, almost like you're viewing it from the outside looking in and not still directly in the center of it. So I hope that this helped you guys today. And I hope that you have a great day. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out. If you have any suggestions for more tapping videos like this, just list them in the comments. Have a great day, guys.